Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your friendly neighborhood Smango this morning on the Quake Fans Radio. I know I haven't been live in the past 2 days, but let me tell you, it's been a heck of a past 2 days. Let me just tell you, it's been wild. Morning, Motherlode, morning. Anyway, we'll get to why the Bethesda Launcher is a big pile of steaming shit, and we'll talk about um, what has happened in the past 2 days, and why I've just been like blah, just the whole time. Anyway, we got this morning's offer, guys. Let me tell you, if you have issues with your eyes straining from playing video games, especially first-person shooters, these big bright monitors they start wearing on your eyes. They do. I know. I work all day on PCs, then I want to play video games on PCs. My eyes start hurting. It's way over 10 hours a day if I play video games. So, bit.ly/QF glasses get you a pair of Clem Optics. I'm telling you what, $30. Save your eyes. They don't look half bad when you wear them. Wear them on my streams. Not sponsored by them. This takes you over to Amazon. You can shop on Amazon, supportquakefans.net. If you want to join Mr. The Motherlode, I can hop in a Discord. If you want to, I will be in the Kingdom Discord. How about that? I will be the live studio. So you just hop on in whenever you want. Anyways, so what has happened in the last so I released the Diabolical podcast because I knew I'm not going to be able to do a radio show on Fridays. That was initially planned. Like, I was like, well, it'd be nice to have some content this day up on Friday. But Saturday, the normal time when I do the radio show, it's always been Saturday morning. I couldn't make it. The first reason was that the kids kept me up till 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, I don't stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning. I go to bed like at 12. I want to go to bed earlier, like every day, but it usually doesn't happen. Like 12, I'm in the bed. I want to be asleep by 12 o'clock. So I can get up at 7. 7 hours of sleep. Or, I get up 6:55 or whatever. Really, I like to go to bed early. Kids kept me up till 3 o'clock in the morning. So, I was very tired. But I'm still going to try to make it up. The power goes out. The power goes out about 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning. Everybody's awake because we don't know what's going on. The fan's not working. The TV's not working. The air conditioner's going off. It's just a bad time. And like lights are barely on, so there was like a brownout or something like at 3:30, 4 o'clock, something like that in the morning. I know I fell asleep, then like everybody started freaking out. But that happened. So eventually all the kids come to bed, and I was just like, well, screw this. I'm going to the couch. I gotta get some sleep. I'm gonna try to wake up for the Quake Fans Radio. That didn't happen. It didn't happen. So I started watching TV. Then all of a sudden my TV goes out, and I'm just like, I don't even care. And I have internet. I use internet to, I cut the cord a long time ago. I just watch like Netflix or something. I don't care while I'm trying to sleep or something. And I wake up that morning and the internet's just not working at all. I was like, well, I'll just chalk it up to the power outage. The power outage, I was like, it smoked the internet. It's trying to recover. I wish that was the case. So I start cleaning the house because there's nothing else to do yesterday morning. I can't do Quick Fence Radio, which I could have. I could have used my phone, used Streamlabs, and streamed to YouTube. I guess that's the only way I can do it because I don't have the option to go YouTube Live currently. So once you get like so far or partnered on YouTube, you can go YouTube Live from your phone. I'm not sure why they're kind of blocking that, but they are. So like you have to be partnered, I think, to use it. So I think it's dumb. Like I can stream to it right now. Why can't I just use my phone to stream to it? You have to use PC. I don't get it. It's whatever. Anyways, fast forward to about 10 o'clock. Internet's still down. I asked my neighbor. We started talking about the power outage. I was like, yeah, it was weird. It's like half the power was working. So I think it was just like a brownout, like, you know, how stuff some kind of works. I think that's what they call it. Not 100% sure. Anyways, I start troubleshooting. Man, like PC, nothing can find the Ethernet connection. Like if you hook the modem straight up to a PC, you know, it's supposed to say Ethernet's connected, and it's not. It wasn't connected anymore. It just didn't work. I tried calling Spectrum. They're like, well, we can't access it no more. And I'm like, son of. So the power outage smoked my modem. So I had to venture out into the world right now, which is a scary place, and find the modem. Eventually found the modem, but that's what happened. I've been aggravated troubleshooting the internet for a day. Mother Lord, I am in the live studio in the kingdom if you want to talk about the Bethesda Launcher. You just hop on in there. Anyway, we'll cut to that whenever the Mother Lloyd joins Discord. But yeah, that's the reason there was been no Quick Fans Radio for a few days. Friday I'm not gonna be able to go live, so maybe I can release a podcast a day or something. I don't know. That's the plan, maybe going forward. Got some people that's wanting to do a podcast, so there's that. The only problem with doing a podcast in the evening is all my kiddos are awake and it's very loud. That's why I do this show in the morning. Go ahead, okay. Yeah. So kids kept me awake. I lost the internet. Spent money I didn't need to spend on a modem. So yeah, there's that. But the internet does seem to be working better. So I wonder how long the modem's kind of been going back, because I've had issues ever since I've moved to where I live now. I've had issues with the modem, and I bought the modem while I lived in another place. But I've had issues ever since I've moved here. It's been just like flaky all the time. Like I've had to reboot it a lot. Uploads don't hardly work sometimes. It doesn't feel very stable. Anyway, let's talk about these PC launchers and especially this garbage Bethesda launcher, Doom Eternal specifically. Like, I first got the Bethesda launcher for Quake Champions. That's the only reason I ever used this thing, because it was only available on it. This was during closed beta, so only reason I ever had the Bethesda launcher to begin with. You know, as a launcher, it was okay at the time, I guess. I guess, you know, everybody's kind of doing this crap now on PC, which it sucks. Like you got the Battle.net, you got Steam, you got what is that? Uplay, you got Origin, you got Epic Games now. It's just so many launchers. Like I get it, we need something to catalog our games now, but there's so many to choose from, and not all of them's good. And the Bethesda launcher is definitely one of the worst ones. It has no friends list. You can't add people to friends. It's just garbage. Like it offers nothing. Like here's the tabs: games, streams, community, news, and shop. If you click on community, it just takes you to the internet. Streams just takes you to Twitch, the Bethesda Twitch. News just takes you to Bethesda.net. Shop just takes you. It does nothing. It shows the games. You can manage your account, luckily. But there is nothing. You can click on games. There's no search feature. It's just a browse. It's just pure garbage. It says I own the Elder Scrolls Arena. I own that. You know, I actually did used to own the Elder Scrolls Arena. Like the actual floppy disk. It's very cool. I found it. And I sold it for a lot of money on eBay. Yeah, but this thing sucks. It offers nothing unique about it at all. It's just a garbage launcher. So I ordered Doom Eternal on Amazon, and I thought that it would be a Steam key because I've ordered games off Amazon before, and it's been a Steam key now because they, I still wanted something a little physical to show. Being a collector of sorts, I like physical media to look at, especially games I know I'm going to enjoy or like or play. Just they don't even send you a CD anymore. It's like a fake cardboard CD, which is fun. That's fine with me. I don't care as long as I have the physical thing. Like I own something else besides a license to play the game. Like I have 500 games on Steam. Obviously, I don't care to have digital media, but just having more than the license to play, just something cool. That's all you're really buying is the license to play the game. This is how copyright works in the gaming world, even on games like the NES. What if Quake fans don't had the website buttons that Bethesda had? Man, it'd be great, wouldn't it? But yeah, so kind of how copyright works with video games. You're just buying a license to play the game. You don't actually own the game. You own that license. That's how it's always been. Like, you can say, I own Final Fantasy on the NES, but really all you own is the license to play that game. You don't actually own that game. Like, you didn't make it, if that makes sense. So anyway, I like collecting things. Always have. Ever since I was younger. Have a shelf full of NES games. That's probably one of my bigger collections. I've collected basketball cards. I have PC games. I have lots of PC games. I've collected jewel cases and inbox and old PC. It's like I collect things. So that's why I bought the Doom Eternal off Amazon. I was like, I want this physical thing because I know it's Doom. I gotta have Doom. I have all the other Dooms on jewel case or something. Especially I don't have Doom 1 and 2. I have all the Doom 3s. I don't even like that game, but I have it because it's Doom. Anyway, what do you want? I wanted my physical media. Even if it's just a case, it's just a little piece of cardboard CD with a license key on it. That's all. I don't care. Like it come with a sticker pack or something too. Like it comes with something physical. It's cool. I can show it off. Even though nobody wants to see my crap, I can still show it off. I can look at it and be like, I own that game. Yeah, I bought this on Amazon. Anyway, it comes with a Bethesda Launcher key, not a Steam key, which was disappointing. And at first, I didn't think it was going to matter. I was like, this doesn't matter. Who cares? As long as I get to play Doom Eternal, I was like, I'll just have an in-game, friends list or something, because in Quake Champions it did. You could play, you could add people on in-game on Quake Champions and play to your little heart desires. But no, there is no friends list in Doom Eternal. You can't add friends. You can't. So the reason I bring this up is because I was in the keep and we was trying to play the battle mode. I've still not played the battle mode because it pissed me off. Let's just be honest with you. It pissed me off. I didn't even try it. I don't even care now. This is by far the worst thing that Doom Eternal has done, especially with the Bethesda Launcher. So we all try to play Me, Mother Load, and Spaced. And I'm like, they're sitting there asking me if they have me on Steam. I'm like, yes, I've had you guys on Steam for like a year, 2 years now. We've been on Steam, guys. I promise. We played Warfork and everything. And they're like, you got Steam open right now and playing? I was like, yes. I was like, this thing is not offering me anything to. It has no. It's like I have no friends online, so you cannot even search for people. Like my Steam and Bethesda account has been linked since I put Quake Champions on Steam. It's been there at least 3 years now. At the very least. I've linked it forever ago. Since Quake Champion has been on Steam, and you had to link it, it's been there. Like I have that. That's how far it's been linked. So I go to the Bethesda.net support, and it tells you can't search. It literally tells you in support you cannot search for people. In the Bethesda Doom Eternal, you can't even add people. You have to play. Like if somebody's like, "Oh man, let's play. Let me add you," and you can't do that. You have to play people on battle mode and favorite them. I am not making this up. This is what it literally says on the website. You have to play them in battle mode. You have to play them in battle mode. And okay, you joined in it. I got an echo. You have to play battle mode and favorite people you play with, and that's how you add people on your friends list in the Bethesda .net launcher version of Doom Eternal. Now, what everybody else can do is they get access to their Steam list while they play Doom Eternal on Steam. This is why the Bethesda launcher is garbage. It's pure garbage. It has not been a pleasant experience using it. It's just another launcher that has a little icon in the bottom right of my taskbar that takes up space now, so I can play Doom Eternal. And now I can't play battle mode with my friends unless I buy it on Steam. And I'm not going to do that because it's not worth spending $120 to play battle mode on Doom Eternal. It looks like Motherload is in here. I don't know if he's actually available to speak.
Dog.
Are you available, sir?
Mrs. Motherload made these peanut butter Rice Krispie treats that I'm talking about you'll want to just jump up and down with joy. That
Peanut butter Rice
man,
Krispie treats. That sounds amazing.
just turn your insides outsides. Like so good. But to your point though, I'm pretty sure there is a workaround for the Bethesda launcher issue that we had last night.
Yeah.
And that I'm fairly certain you can just take the game file and attach it to Steam. Like you can launch it from Steam, and then that should solve the problem. But it's going to cause some troubleshooting that I'm sure nobody really wants to do, especially people who are used to just booting up Steam and getting in there and
Like, how
having.
stupid is that though? Like,
Well, the thing is, every game company right now is like they realize if you're looking at your bottom line, you realize how much money that you're generating that Valve's taking away.
yep.
And they want it back. So they make these haphazard bullshit. In this case, like launchers, Epic launchers, pretty hot garbage. And this is all compared to Steam. And Steam has been in the business since day one. They're the original kind of like PC game launcher. Everybody uses it.
Yeah.
So when you're comparing it to somebody who's got like that much skin in the game and that much experience in the business, everything's going to seem bad. But the truth is, they all kind of suck, and I don't. No, I don't have any interest really in
Even
playing.
Steam at first, it was hard to get used to. When it first came out.
But it was the only game in town at the time, really.
Yeah.
So,
Origin's probably the second best one now. That's something.
I don't guess. Know, man. I feel like at this point,
the Epic Game Store is doing its best to take over. I mean, it's giving free games away every single day. If it's live, it's just trying to get people to use it.
Oh, speaking of it, there are some really, really good games that are like Epic exclusives. I just got done playing like 5 straight hours of Outer Wilds, which is only Epic Game Store. I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't recommended by a very close friend.
Yep.
But I mean, like they're doing their part. They're giving away really good content. It's just that the fact is, and as a customer, I just want to have one launcher and play my games.
I
That's
mean,
just how I
even the
feel.
Epic Game Store doesn't even have a search. Like Steam's the only one that has a nice search if you want to search for stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, Steam's got its own issues too, man. It's not perfect.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just
yeah. But
I'm
it's
used to
come a
it.
long way. It's and you can still customize it. I guess maybe we could customize these launchers too. I don't know, but it's disappointing. So you're saying I can find the exe file, Doom Eternal, because
And
whenever
move
I
it
go to
over to
add
Steam
non-Steam
apps.
games, it like Doom Eternal doesn't even show up.
Drag it over to Steam apps, like just like all your other games are. I'm pretty sure that'll work. And if it don't, then you have every right to publish this podcast as named. Bethesda Launcher is. I mean, it is.
I mean,
We're
it
trying
still
to
doesn't make it
circumvent.
not
We,
garbage.
yeah, we're just. It's more like it's not even about Bethesda Launcher. It's about Bethesda as a company. Like they released a huge game knowing, or at least not having taken that into consideration that they were going to have people trying to play this with their friends on Steam. A multiplayer game that they released at launch is not like a second afterthought type thing, even though it is an afterthought. And knowing that it was going to be this difficult for you guys to, connect with the rest of us, people who were playing in the real world of Steam.
Like
I don't know.
I got the
Bethesda's really
game
good.
on Amazon, and then I realized it's going to be a Bethesda launcher game. I was like, okay, that's not going to matter for Doom Eternal. That's what
I,
I
d-
was thinking because I've played Quake Champions and been able to access friends. I've been able to put somebody's friend name in and find and play with them.
Bethesda's so out of touch with what their fans want, dude. Like, if it wouldn't blow my mind if like the next Elder Scrolls game took place in space and it was a side scrolling, like beat 'em up like what are we supposed to tell? What do you do? They've How many games in a row is Bethesda gonna release that just fuck the fans? Like
uh,
everybody who believes in this, everybody who's supported us over the years, like get out of here.
so let's
We're
talk
Bethesda.
about something. Have you been on Twitter lately?
I mean, yeah.
Have you seen It Burns post about Doom Eternal? It's been brought
I,
up by
so
multiple people.
I'm not gonna say I was instrumental in its publishing, but I definitely was on. I was on chat with It Burn because
Oh,
we
you
did a
was
podcast.
okay.
Well, we do a podcast together before. He's been on the show,
Yeah, yeah.
Bruno
It Burns
Bouvoir,
awesome.
and I he's one of those people that I like. I just really trust his opinion. He's one of those. He's very open about his opinion, and he's very is. Rarely do you have someone who's open about their opinion and also, generally speaking, it has a well thought out opinion, and he's one of those people that does. So I reached out to him after I played Doom, and I was like, "What did you think of it?" And he started listing like I've been considering making a list of all the reasons and pushing it on Twitter, making a poster.
Yeah, yeah.
I
He
don't
was.
like it, and I knew I was poking him. I was trying to get him fired. Yeah, go out there and tell him like what you want to do. So and I
So
go to sleep. I wake up and he's messaged me a direct message of his Twitter post with
yeah,
that
his Twitter
caption.
posts went viral in
Yeah,
our world at least.
and I think he's right for the most part. I'm not saying that he's 100% right or that I enjoyed my time with Doom Eternal. I wish I hadn't spent $60 on it, and the reason being that I feel like they didn't have my best interest as a longtime Doom fan, and it wasn't being taken into consideration. And every single thing that he said about the game itself, right? Like there's only one way to play it. You don't have a lot of there's no freedom in Doom Eternal. Like you can't play the game just any which way you want to play it. It's extremely not only is it linear in story, which is fine, it's Doom, but it's linear in gameplay in that you can't play it in a way that makes you feel like it's your own style.
Slip
You want
has
to be
joined us on
successful?
the live chat.
Well, bring Slip in, man. Slip, get over here, you punk ass.
He said Doom overrated, rolling face.
I just can't.
I
I
still
can't
haven't
take
beat
it.
it yet, but I've got enough playtime that I know what's up.
Well, you're hanging out with Quake fans over here. I'm with the Doom Federation. I'm having private conversations with the
You gotta hide
real,
your head.
the serious Doom players. Like I was messaging Devastation. We got like, Human Bones on the line, and I'm just like, there's points where I'm like, all right, guys, I'm gonna check out. Like
So overall, what is the Doom community like? The hardcore Doom community's reaction to
the
Doom
the
Eternal?
hardcore Doom community didn't buy Doom Eternal because they've already saw Doom 2016 and Doom 3. Like that's how the hardcore Doom
Okay.
community gave their $5 directly to Night Dive Studios and skipped all the they skipped straight past Doom Eternal and it's like I want this PC port of Doom 26 or
How
Doom
about the
64
people that
rather.
like Doom 2016? That's likes
It,
Doom.
and
That community.
I feel like even they feel a bit alienated because it's a totally different kind of game, really. Like it's a first person shooter. And that's
Yeah.
about it. It's all it really has in common. Like the I don't like the out of body. I'm not here to shit on Doom Eternal. If you like it, and I liked it too, if you really liked it and you think it's great, good for you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. But for me,
Yeah.
Doom Eternal just missed the mark. It's like they how could you think it was a good like how could you as a competent designer of a Doom game really think it's a good idea to have like these out of body experiences with the Doom Slayer and to take away your freedom? Like there's even parts in the game where they take away your movement. Like they put you in that purple slime crap where you can't even like utilize the Doom Slayer's movement, which is the best part of the game. So I don't know. Like I'm not here to give anybody a hard time. I'm just that's my personal opinion. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably give my full review once I finish the game. I'm hoping to finish it today. I tell you what, man, it's a chore to try to chug through the game for some reason for
I
me.
played it on Nightmare, and by the time I got to the final boss, man, I was like begging for it to end. Once you faced like 6 or 7 freaking marauders, you're
See,
like
I haven't even fought the Marauders yet, so I'm in for a world of pain, I guess.
they're one of those enemies. It's like God of War. I think Bruno might have actually said that in his post where it's like you just have to push the button when it tells you to push the button to beat him. It's not like
Yeah.
it's not like the good old days when you like just you had to figure out that you're supposed to circle around the cyber demon or what. And I'm not trying to say it's even bad boss design. Like he's an excellent boss for sure. He'd be like one of the hardest bosses ever. The problem I have with Doom Eternal is that it's called Doom. That's what it really comes. I think it's a great
It,
game.
it feels like
If
Doom 16 the Adventure game
yeah,
to me. I like it. The platforming doesn't bother me. I like platforming games, so that's kind of a nice addition in my eyes.
I like the
Uh,
platforming when it doesn't make me feel like it's stopping me from getting to the rest of the game. Like when it was like it's fairly streamlined and you just and if you can tell where you're supposed to go, but there's some places where it's like okay, I'm supposed to just like figure out a bunch of crap, and there's nothing wrong with a puzzle game. It's just that's not what a lot of Doom fans signed up for.
yeah.
That's all. That's it. That's
Slip never finished Doom 2016. I'm sorry, Slip. I think Doom 16 was amazing.
I played them both in the past couple of weeks. Like I played Doom 2016 the week before Doom Eternal came out, and then I played Doom Eternal obviously right after it came out. And it took me a few days to beat it on Nightmare. Grueling, like really hating my life for the first
That's
14
why I'm
hours
not
of it.
playing it on Nightmare. Like I don't have enough time to beat it. I don't think.
No, I don't blame you.
I
And if I
really don't
play it
think
again,
I'm
and I
like
will,
it's hard enough on Hurt Me Plenty.
when I've had time to cool off, I'll come back and play it again. You know, in a
Yeah.
in a more reasonable difficulty, in like ultra violent or something with all the, or I'll play it with all the cheat codes turned on and just like discover all the secrets and everything. But just generally speaking, I don't know. I don't like the arenas feel it's so contrived. Everything feels like it almost feels like too video gaming, not enough Doom. Like there's all this platforming. There's all these like go to the next arena, fight the monsters, clear it. Go to the
Yep.
next arena, fight the monsters, clear it. There's no I don't know depth to it.
So
And also, the Doomslayer is an angel. Spoiler alert: the Doomslayer is an angel.
are you
Hate to ruin it
serious?
for you.
uh well, anyway, we'll try to concise our opinions in a podcast because our the drunken one, the drunken motherload
No,
one.
no, 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 no. That never happened.
Okay, I guess we probably shouldn't post that one.
Don't. Nope. That's gonna be deleted and lost to the sands of time.
But that did happen.
It was the first night I played it, and I'd had a drink or two.
But yeah, the Bethesda Launcher is garbage. Sorry, we've kind of went on a rant of Doom Eternal, but that's kind of the It Burn post definitely had something to it. Man, it pissed a lot of people off.
That's too bad.
Uh, what do you know anything about this? Here's some more Doom drama. Uh, I just frequent Twitter, I guess, and I find out all the all the drama, the drama between this one guy and the guy that made Brutal Doom. He's saying that the Brutal Doom guy used a real life like murder scene or something. I don't know.
Sergeant Mark 4B, or sorry, Mark 4. Sergeant Mark 4 is the creator of Brutal Doom.
Yes,
Yeah.
that guy.
I'm not gonna speak on his behalf because I've never met him and I've never spoken to him. However, I will say that it is not an uncommon opinion. Like a lot of people seem to have that same sentiment about him that he's done some questionable things
Okay.
like that, like using allegedly real, actual gore in the game, or just saying really awful things to people. And it is alleged. I have no way to confirm this other than hearsay. But maybe he said some off color shit to people. Like I believe the one that's quoted most often is encourage like a depressed person to commit suicide or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's what he brought. Yeah, that's what that one guy brought up. God,
Yeah,
I might have to
you
find
can
that tweet
find
real
you can
quick.
find all kind of information. You go look at Google him, Sergeant Mark IV, and there's people like what I think one of the first articles that comes up is like, why is Sergeant Mark IV a piece of shit, or some shit like that. And I'm like, I'm not trying to give this guy a hard time because I really, really love everything he does creatively. I love Viet Doom, I love Brutal Doom, everything that's come from it, Project Brutality, all of that stuff. I think he's a genius when it comes to just game design in general. But I I don't know about all the other stuff. All I know is it's been said. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm not propagating it.
Ah, man. But hopefully I can finish it maybe today or this week at least, and have a final opinion on Doom Eternal. I'm not sure how battle mode is. How is battle mode? The mother load?
I never played it. We're gonna
You
play
still,
with you.
oh,
Backed
you
out.
guys still didn't get to play it.
I don't want to. That's the thing. Is like I only want to because I want to be able to. If, I would like to be pleasantly surprised and be like, "Oh, this is actually really fun." But I feel like I'm gonna get in there and be like, "All right, well, this is a thing," and
Literally
then I could
nobody's
just
talking about it, so it must be hot garbage too.
end it right there and be like, "All right, I tried it. I did my due diligence, and now I can walk around saying I don't like it, and yes, I have tried it." Instead of I don't think it's a good idea. But we'll see. I mean, whatever. For all I know, battle mode is the next big fucking esport.
Multiplayer is basically hell, and I liked it. That's what Slip Sock said.
Slip
Um,
sock.
Slip Sock.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm enjoying Doom Eternal. I, I will say I thought it was going to be the best game ever made, and I kind of don't feel that way anymore. So
Listen, if
I
you are
feel
out there,
I had some high hopes, and I've kind of got a little down about it.
if you're out there and you're a big, big fan of Doom, like you love Doom, and you're waiting for that game, and you thought Doom Eternal was going to hit all the right spots, but it didn't, and you want that real, true spiritual successor to Doom,
I feel like we need
then
like a hotline for people to call in so they can recover
yeah,
from this. Now, the one
yeah.
800 Quake fans.
If you really want like the real Doom experience, like I want my successor. I liked Doom 1, Doom 2, and Doom 64, and everything else can f off. Proteus is going to be the answer to your prayers. I'm very
Oh man, that
confident in
game
saying
looks
that.
so good.
Proteus is going to.
It's almost
It
out, isn't
is.
it?
I don't know release dates or anything like that. I know that they're still working on it. Dragonfly is doing the level design, and if you played Eternity, what more could you ask for in a Doom level than Eternity? So it just seems like it's gonna be everything. It's like all the quality of life stuff that, every option you can think of for graphical, like you could have it 2D, like old school Doom, you could have actual 3D rendering, whatever you want. And I just think that this everything that we want out of a Doom game is gonna be put right there into Proteus and released to the public. And that's why I say go indie or go home. Don't waste your time with these triple A's anymore. All they want to do is take your money.
Man, I'm telling you what, I have become more of an indie person here as I get older. I don't look forward to
Somebody
any AAA games anymore. Like this, the Doom Eternal was it, and I thought it was going to be the masterpiece in all masterpieces. And after playing it for going on 8 hours, I don't feel that way anymore, which is kind of disappointing. But it's still a great game. It's not like I don't hate it. It's just I don't know. Anyway,
somebody was
we'll concise
asking
my
me,
opinions
yeah.
after the fact.
Somebody was asking me like, "Hey man, do you think there's gonna be like a Doom remake, or I'm sorry, a Quake remake? A proper single player Quake game after Doom, or like there maybe and some of the stuff in Doom Eternal seemed to allege towards that, which we could do a whole other podcast on
Mm-hmm.
when you're done, playing it. But I mean, if you want to play a new Quake game, why aren't you just playing Wrath? That's what I don't get. Like, and it just really comes down to people don't know it exists because like Bethesda's
That's true.
marketing Doom Eternal on billboards, and it's on Joe Rogan podcast and all this stuff,
Yep.
and then they just don't know Wrath exists, I guess. Because if you want to play a honest to goodness, like everything that's good about Quake, but modernized to an extent, I say play Wrath. You get your whole everything you want, or play any of the free Quake levels that are out there. They're just coming at you like nobody's business. It's coming at you. But if you want to pay money for a new game, I'd say pay money for Wrath, pay money for Proteus.
I think I'm gonna enjoy Proteus more than I did Wrath.
I mean, if you're that kind of game player, then hell yeah, I say so. I just like the level design in Wrath. I think it's so
I
smart.
like Wrath.
Yeah.
It's not finished yet. I don't think. The
No,
last
no,
time I
no.
played,
There's
it's
only
not
like
finished yet.
three or four levels out right now.
Yeah, it's good. I just it was fun when I played of it. Um,
Shout out to Kill Pixel, man.
yes, sir.
Jeremiah.
I believe that's all I have for today. Quake Fans Radio.
That's good timing because I got to go interview somebody right now.
Who you interviewing?
James Paddock is going to be on In the Keep in several weeks. It's a Quake Fans exclusive. James
Oh,
Paddock, the MIDI man, the guy who made the soundtracks to Everternity, to Sigil, to so much more. Back to Saturn X will be on In the Keep soon.
you
So if
guys
you're a
heard
Doom
that?
fan, check
Check
it out.
out inthekeep.com.
I got some good ones coming out.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Peace out. Love y'all. Thanks for having me, dude.